Croatia's political crisis is coming to a head. HDZ leader Tomislav Karamarko this afternoon announced his resignation as first deputy prime minister in Prime Minister Tihomir Orešković's coalition government. At a press conference, the HDZ leader said he had made this decision not because of the Conflict of Interest Commission's ruling against him, but because relations within the government had broken down beyond repair. He said his resignation was the right thing to do and that he was setting an example for both Orešković and Most leader Božo Petrov to follow, so that new people could offer something new to the government. Karamarko also claimed that the Conflict of Interest Commission had been pressured to come to such a decision, but didn't give any details. Earlier this afternoon, the Conflict of Interest Commission ruled that Tomislav Karamarko was in conflict of interest because of his wife's business dealings with Karamarko's friend and the MOL oil company's lobbyist Josip Petrović. The Commission decided by a majority vote that Karamarko was in a situation where his private interests could have brought him into conflict with those of the government, citing as examples occasions when he had spoken about and proposed that Croatia should withdraw from its arbitration proceedings with MOL. Both Prime Minister Tihomir Orešković and Deputy Prime Minister and Most leader Božo Petrov have commented on Tomislav Karamarko's resignation. Orešković called on all shareholders in this process to behave with as much responsibility and patience as possible. He said Croatia had run out of time and expressed his confidence that the HDZ and Most now would make additional efforts to overcome their differences and ease the tension. For his part, Petrov said that Most had warned that Karamarko was too big a political burden for the government to carry, and now the Conflict of Interest Commission had affirmed that with its decision. He said that now it was up to the HDZ to decide whether the Orešković government would finally be given a real chance to govern, or whether there would be new elections. Zoran Milanović, the leader of the biggest opposition party, confirmed today that the Social Democrats would vote in favour of the HDZ's motion of no confidence in Prime Minister Tihomir Orešković, and that the party's aim was the holding of new parliamentary elections. The contracts for members of the expert working group in charge of curricular reform in primary and secondary schools end today. Yesterday, some 47 members of the group received an offer from the Education Ministry to continue their cooperation on the reforms until the end of August. Parliament today debated a report on the work of the Ombudsperson for the Disabled in 2015. The mandate of the Ombudsperson, Anka Slonjak, expired at the end of May, and the report was presented by her deputy, who said that her office had received 20% more complaints in that year than the one before, and had almost doubled its number of recommendations, warnings and letters of support. MPs, however, were most concerned with the fact that the process of electing a new ombudsperson had not been conducted. Sport and the European Football Championships in France continue. Croatia is preparing for its next match against the Czech Republic. Captain Dario Srna has rejoined the squad after attending his father's funeral in Metković. On Thursday, the Croatian players will travel to Saint-Étienne ahead of Friday's game against the Czech team, which kicks off at 6 p.m. Thursday's forecast calls for sunnier and warmer weather in the whole of the country. It'll be very warm and hot. There is a small chance of rain showers mainly in the Istrian interior and Gorski Kotar. There'll be a moderate to strong and in places on the open seas, gale force southeasterly Yugo wind. Lowest morning temperatures of between 14 and 18 degrees Celsius inland, between 18 and 22 degrees on the coast, will give way to the day's highs of between 26 and 31 degrees, a little lower in higher regions. On Friday and Saturday, it'll continue to be mostly sunny and mainly dry. It'll be very warm and hot. The hottest weather is expected in Slavonia. From Sunday, it'll be changeable, unstable and a little fresher. There'll be rain showers and thunderstorms in places, especially towards the end of Sunday and on Monday. On the coast, especially in central and southern parts, the next 2 days will be sunny, very warm and mainly dry. On Friday, there is a chance of isolated rain showers in places along the northern coast. From Sunday, it'll be changeable with rain showers and thunderstorms in places. On Friday, the southeasterly Yugo wind will weaken, and on Saturday it will turn to a westerly and northwesterly wind.